You know, I thought we were done with the reparations talk. I really did think that this whole reparations talk was dying down, but apparently it's not. Because now I'll give you all some foolishness from, yep, you guessed it, the Breakfast Club. Once again, the Breakfast Club. They've done it again. Now they want to sit on our platform and talk about reparations rather than talking about creating solutions to the problems that our own community creates. Rather than trying to talk about the real issues inside of the black community or black communities in America and the things that happen outside of the black communities here in America. But why not hand it over to someone who knows exactly what they're talking about, and they'll give us a great reason as to why and who will get reparations.
Who gets reparations? Because I see that argument also going on, and that's an interesting one for me. So who determines that? What if, you're mixed? Like, just so many different things about reparations. So how do you determine that?
Well, I know I gets it.
I'm going to play that for you again, because maybe you didn't hear it the first time. Maybe you didn't hear the answer and the way she answered it the first time. So I'll play this for you again.
So how do you determine that?
Well, I know I gets it.
The fuck does that sound like? I'm telling you, man, they're screwing it up for all of us, man. Now, I could be the one to say, on one hand, oh, everybody thinks that all black people are gonna react to it the way she's reacted to it, which is completely false. Or I could say, on the other hand, look, this is how we should not act when talking about reparations. Because of everything that's going on in the world, it is the last thing we need, especially as black people, man, is to get a fucking handout from the government because we're black. They're already doing it to us in Hollywood, handing us a role, not because of our talent or lack thereof, but simply because we're black. They do it to the Hispanics too. They do it to the Asians as well. Now don't get me wrong. There are your certain directors and certain movies and production studios that don't do that. They don't pander and don't just hand somebody a role just because they fill that black spot or because they fill that Hispanic or Latino, whatever, Latin spot, or the white spot or Asian spot. But simply because they are talented and simply because they know that actor can portray this character in a great way. To me, I think that's a better and bigger influence than reparations. I have no motive to want reparations at all. Do I want more money? Obviously, everyone does, but not at the expense of what I am or who I am or my background. That's why I don't know. Maybe I'm just a stubborn person, which I've been told that my past relationships, but it's true. Maybe I'm just being so damn stubborn when it comes to this, but I just do not want reparations. I don't. Now, I could sit here and be like, oh yes, I'm so happy we're getting this ball, whatever. But seriously, let's think about this. They're giving us money, and I'm not saying that we're even going to get these fucking reparations. But it would be getting money for not doing shit. It would be getting money to say from government saying, hey, we're sorry we did this to, your ancestors hundreds of years ago or 100 years ago. Or, this happened in the 50s or the 60s or the 70s or that recreated the crack epidemic. They could be saying all that shit. At the end of the day, I don't want your money. Like I said, seeing people progress and just being given opportunities and not handouts is better to me. It's better to me. It's better. It's better to me seeing it that way. Now, again, I didn't plan on going on this whole tangent at the very beginning of the video, but I did want to say that.
You know, I get it. I get it. Now that by the way, if you look at ADOS and some of the leaders in that movement, they believe that it should solely be descendants of African American slaves. Now it's hard to determine who that is right now, but I think it's pretty clear. You know, let me put it to you like this: Obama don't get it. Okay, I don't think Kamala gets
it. that part is pretty funny, but so I had to kill myself for a second. But there's only one way to determine whether someone is the African descent of slaves. Because you can be from African descent, but maybe, you know, your people weren't enslaved. And not enslaved in the and what would define slavery to the US government as well? That's another thing. There would be so many bylaws and reasons for them not to do it. And again, I'm talking about this as if I'm like for it, and I'm not. But I'm just saying it's just those things. You just gotta think about it. Like there's gonna be, it's not gonna be like you're gonna wake up one morning and there's $1,600 just sitting in your bank account because, you know, you're from African descent and the government just decided to just give every fucking black person, like there's going to be ways, if this is ever even approved, which again, this is impossible. Like I do not see this happening. Just like I don't see free school happening, like free college happening. Like those are two things that are never going to happen. You know, Jews will get reparations before fucking black people. And again, I'm not asking for either. I don't believe in, I shouldn't say I don't believe in reparations, but I'm not for reparations for anyone. At least not cash, like at least not like money, you know, currency, in terms of reparations. You know, maybe helping build stuff in a black community might help. Again, that's a slippery slope that I'm not too well versed in. But, and I feel like my opinion on that would be invalid anyways. But when it comes to reparations, I think every black person should be able to have a voice on this. That's why I'm talking about it, because look, we all can use the money, but at the same time, it's not for what we need it. Like it's. I want to know that I got my money off of hard work or maybe, you know, help or something like that, but not from the government saying, hey, you're getting this because you're this. Like, no. Again, they're sitting on here talking about, oh, who gets it, who doesn't get it, blah blah blah. Now it leads into another question of how are you going to prove that you're from African descent? Now you're going to have to give in, you know, the whole 23andMe or whatever it's called, 21andMe, 22, whatever the fuck it's called. What's the most common one that people use for that DNA test and shit? I can't think of it right now. But yeah, that's what's going to have to happen in order for us to get reparations. Now people are going to have to start putting in their, you know, giving away their DNA freely. Saliva, swabs, all kinds of shit. Giving away a bunch of your fucking DNA so you can get what, $1,600? A one-time payment of $1,600, if even that. You all are living in a fucking dream world. Breakfast Club is living in a dream world. I mean, shit, grass is green. What's new? This to y'all is a joke. You know, I use the analogy all the time, and I say that when it comes to politics, people use it as if it's a real life version of 2K. Y'all are just continuing to prove me right, especially black people, man. Y'all are running around here talking about fucking reparations when you should be running around here talking about how you're gonna fucking rebuild the damage that we fucking did last summer. Oh, but y'all don't want to have that conversation. I come here for real conversations and real shit. I just say it in a more extreme way than Heavy J. I'm sorry I don't have the the Mr. Rogers music in the background and or the jazz music in the background and kind of soothe you into it. I just go straight into it, man. All right, I just get right to it because this shit pisses me off. Because whether people believe it or not, it does reflect on all of us. This shit reflects on. I'm not saying people think we're all the same. Only the dumb ones do. But at the end of the day, man, if you are either for it or you're against it, and I'm definitely against this fucking reparations shit. I don't think anybody should be like, the reparations or whatever, you know. I mean, yeah, in a way, yeah, the government's gonna do whatever the fuck they're gonna do. They're gonna like, my opinion doesn't matter at the end of the day. But at the same time, I gotta do my due diligence. I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta talk me and mines and state me and mines on here, because if we don't get on here and do it, who will? If we don't get on here and show y'all the fuckery going on in a black community that's keeping us from fighting the big fight, then who will? But that's just me, man. Look, don't fall into the money games. Don't fall into all this stupid shit. I mean, you can look at these comments. Look at this person, Sweet T 5662, stupid name. Says, why when we talk, we thinking, what the fuck? Why when we talk, we think it was a bad idea trying to read these fucking comments. But anyways, why when we talk, we thinking about adding the whites? Hello, are we the slaves? Had me up until she wanted to care about the poor. Yeah, these comments are stupid. LMAO, who mind you don't give a fuck about us. Hello, Malcolm X. Good talk. Yeah, here goes another comment. Someone says, and how about all the Native Americans? Don't they get reparations too? Oh yeah, that's coming too. That's coming. Oh, look at this one. Someone says, raise. Oh my God. This is so stupid. So somebody says, raise all black Americans credit to 780. Y'all are fucking idiots. And someone says, the same person says, and raise minimum wage for all to $18. Let's try that. Oh my God, man. I tell you, man. You people are stupid. You people are ridiculous. This is what we got to deal with, folks. This is descendants of African American slaves. If your blood didn't go through the struggle here, why would you be entitled to anything? I got into it with a friend from the islands about this. Well, young, just call me Bonds. Thinking like bail bonds, probably. I don't know. But, young man Bonds, I'll tell you why. Look up how the black people got to the Dominican Republic. Look up the history about the islands. And you will also understand their struggle as well. But hey, this guy gets it right here. This guy says reparations with a crying face, a crying, laughing face. He gets it. But anyways, look, guys, I'm not here as a financial advisor or anything like that. But I will say this: hustle, man. I'm doing it. I'm telling you guys, like I'm doing it right now. I'm literally fucking hustling, man. Like you. Work 2 jobs, 3 jobs if you have to, man. Get your money out. I know it's stressful and shit, but you gotta fucking do it. Because if not, you're just gonna turn into one of these people that sit in front of a camera and ask for money from the fucking government. When it's not gonna like the government already gave us money twice. It wasn't much, but it helped. Helped people, right? Not speaking about the end game, because the end game isn't gonna help anyone, but it helped you all. In you guys' eyes, the government helped you guys twice. Well, I'll just say us, because we're all a society. Government helped us twice. But the last thing we need is another black person sitting in front of a camera asking and begging, Massa, please give me more money, Massa. I gets it. All I know is I gets it. That's all I know. I gets it. Kamala don't gets it. Obama don't gets it. But I gets it. I'm done with this fucking bullshit, man. Look, hit that like, hit that subscribe, all that bullshit. I'm Corn. It's half-assed. I mean, this ain't half-assed. God damn it. I'm Corn, and this is Contemporary Comrades. And I am OUT.